That's actually one thing we talk a lot about in the coach's office. The fact we have 18 guys coming back really that have played significant roles on a Friday night in this conference. We really feel like that should enable us to be a pretty good football team this year. Experience is second to none. You've got to have that. Now last year these guys, not only did they get good experience, they played pretty well. Although, you look at our record, 4-6, you may not think, well, that's just an outstanding year. But for us, we were pleased. So we're hoping that you take those kids, a year of experience, and now we're ready to really take another step this year. What that means wins and losses wise, I don't know, but we're hopeful that it will be a good year for us.
When you take a look specifically at the offense, you got your quarterback back, you got a couple of your top receivers back, a running back who just as a sophomore last year almost went for 1,300 yards. How did the skill positions and how does this offense that averaged 29 points a game last year kind of carry what you guys are trying to do?
Well, we feel good about that too. Quarterback, it's always good to have a guy coming back. So he's kind of seen it all. Our running back is really solid, you know that. And then at the receiver positions, we feel good. I don't know if we'll be spectacular necessarily, but solid. Guys who most would label possession receivers. We should be good there. And then offensive line-wise, we feel better about it now than we did maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago in the summer. During the summer, it was very difficult to find any rhythm. A lot of guys gone, vacations, basketball, baseball, what have you. And now, 4 or 5 days into this fall session, we feel a lot better about that. So yeah, again, we should be decent offensively.
What's impressed you about this team this fall, and then what is the focus, the main focus I should say, leading up to August 21st?
Probably the thing that impresses me the most is a comment a kid made during the summer. And we as coaches were kind of getting on him a little bit because they weren't showing a great deal of enthusiasm when we did something well. And we were doing a lot of things well, but it was just kind of this flat line. And a kid said, "Don't worry, coach, we just expect to do well." And that's a good thing to hear because, boy, it can be difficult to play the teams we play. We expect to do well. Does that translate into victories? I don't know, but I think that's impressive. Our guys expect to go out on Friday night and be a competitive football team.